Liverpool versus everybody. Good morning to morning here, or afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. We know what it is. Tomorrow is second leg. Chance for us to go and wrap that up and move on with our goals in the Champions League. Still undefeated at home after City losing to United. And speaking of that game, a lot to talk about here. But speaking of that game, I think United has definitely done us a favor in a way. It continues to have City maybe having doubts within that own camp, demoralized. You go up 2-0 and probably could have had 4-0 if a certain player who left Liverpool to win trophies would have scored the chances he had. He didn't. And this is, you're really giving Pep no reason to really start you in the second leg. Now, will he? Maybe. They're going for it all. He's the leading scorer in that team. He probably will start him. But that's one guy who you can bank on not doing well in big games. It's just what it is, and I'm saying that now. Of course, he'll probably score 2 goals for them tomorrow, but he's a player that obviously is at a loss for any type of consistency lately, any type of confidence more so is the word I'm looking for. So that can only be a good thing. Listen, back to back results like that, they will downplay it. Some fans will downplay it as, oh, we got the league anyway. Let me tell you something. Pep Guardiola did not come to City to win leagues. He came to City to put them on the map, Europe wise, winning Champions Leagues. Yes, winning the league is a good trophy to get on the way, and of course, it's a club trophy. It's the next best that you can get, but in my opinion, then Champions League. Champions League is the ultimate. You're paying obviously teams in Europe, the best teams in Europe. That's always going to be a more attractive trophy. It's always going to be better. What's up, my man? Now you the boss. It's always going to be something that people want more than a league, especially with a genius coach who's coming. So don't get that twisted. Pep's been brought there to win Champions Leagues and hopefully more than one. And yet again, here on the big stage, he cannot get his team to do it, or his players can't. Whatever the case may be, he's always going to be looked at as the reason why they didn't do this. I don't care what you say about Sterling, what you say about De Bruyne, who didn't step up in the game versus us. It's Pep that they're going to look at, and rightfully so. So listen, I'm excited about it. You got Fernandino already running his mouth about how Liverpool's a long ball team. Listen, again, I think losing games like this really does things to people's psyche and their mentality, obviously. To come out and say that in a press conference build up is laughable to me. And I suggested that he consider a career in stand up comedy once he retires. Say that again. I didn't catch it. It faded away too fast. Um, but yeah, so let's be. It's all to play for. It's all to play for. Liverpool are looking strong. We were able to get through and get past that Merseyside derby game unscathed. And a draw is definitely better than losing there. We realized that we got some players that we needed to rest. There's still no real news on Salah, whether he's going to play or not. Klopp's kind of keeping that close to his chest. Um, at the end of the day, we gotta handle our business at the empty head. We have to handle our business, and hopefully, those fans haven't cried their last tears. The spoiled plastic City fans crying in the stands, knowing they're gonna win the league, which is what they keep talking about, but yet they're crying about it. It's confusing to me. But listen, it's a big second leg, and we all know that it's not over. But it's only not over if Liverpool don't apply themselves and don't continue in this way that they carried on from and that they carry on from the first leg. There's no excuse not to get past this team and go into the semifinal at all to me. People will tell you that, oh, City scored 5 against us at home. They did it 11-10. That's the last time I'm going to remind people of that. It was not 11-11, and that was no one's doing but us or the ref, however you look at it. But okay, fine. We didn't. I'm not going to blame refs. We didn't get it done. There's no way we should have conceded 5 goals. I agree with that. But it was not 11 versus 11. So the last time they beat us 11-11, I can't remember. Maybe it was the cup trophy they got that went to penalties. I don't know. But it's clear that Liverpool are head to head. We're a better team than them. If all things are even, Liverpool are a better team than City. That's just facts. That's just facts. When you see the games, that's just facts. People are talking about this aggregate thing. Well, now it's what 8-7 to them. So we'll see what happens after the second leg and see who's talking about aggregate then. Either way, as long as we proceed and get past and go into the semifinal. I don't care what the score is. Scoring one goal for us seems doable. Scoring two seems doable or more. And just the one pretty much puts it out of hand. They're not scoring five against us. I don't see that happening. Now they're going to come out and just go for broke. They're going to go all guns blazing. Their best players, their best scorers are going to be in there. Aguero will definitely play. He might play up with a two with Jesus. I don't know. Jesus didn't do that well versus us. Maybe Aguero starts Aguero. Maybe Guardiola starts Aguero over Jesus. I don't know. To me, I don't really care. It shouldn't matter. Again, we should be taking this game and moving on. For us, I think Van Dyke has come in and said some things in the pre-match which I really liked, and he's right. He's talked about the defense, how we've improved, and that's only happened because of him. To be honest, the improvement of the defense has only happened because of him. His leadership, his communication, his organization, his leading by example. I still think sometimes he's a bit too comfortable on the ball, and you want to play like that when things are tough. And things are kind of crazy that you want somebody to be comfortable, and I think that's cool. I commend him on that. There's at times where it's just a bit too much. He might try to be too cute, give the ball away, get the ball taken off him, things of that nature. But that's not a knock on him. I'm just saying that's just fact. He is very calm and collected out there, but sometimes it might be a little too much. As long as it's not hurting us in the long run, no big deal for me. Um, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we do there. I think the midfield is pretty obvious at this point. Milner, Ox, and Genie, um, just by process of elimination. The back four, we know that. Trent, although I think Klein did really good in the game against Everton. Did pretty good. We were playing Everton, so I'm sure that had something to do with the amount of work he had to do. But good. And again, because that game was so boring, and I just was kind of moving on about it. I forgot to big up Carriers once again. Really good save that could have really changed that game. Could have allowed us to lose the points in that game. Really good save early on in that game, and that kept us in. So that's 13 clean sheets, I believe, from Carriers, which is nothing to sneeze at. Because we're so great, blistering with pace and scoring goals. A lot of times the goalkeeper might not be mentioned, but I thought he was amazing, and he's been amazing ever since he's gotten that call for Klopp to be the starting goalkeeper. So, got to give him credit, got to give him love, got to appreciate what he's doing. Got to appreciate the fact that he's keeping any kind of talk of goalkeeper pretty hushed right now. I think we all kind of feel like we do need one, if for nothing else, competition. Um, Mignolet's not the answer, and whoever else we got, Bogdan or whoever else is in those waiting in the wings positions. So I think goalkeeper definitely is on the list. But all due respect, he's definitely, at least for me, making me think, well, yeah, hey, maybe you could be the starter next season if you keep up this way. So, yeah, much love, much appreciation to Karius, man. He's been big and may it continue. Um, but yeah, it's just amazing to be back in the Champions League. Not many people had us going this far, and some of us will still say, well, semifinals will probably lose, but I'm glad we got there. I don't think that way. I don't knock people who do. My thinking is, why not say we can win it all? Why can't it be us? Why can't it be? We see these big teams having trouble with teams who you may not consider big teams, and I know that happens on the day, but I think we can beat any team in this tournament who remains. Madrid is 2 for 2. We get it. They might be the favorite, the strongest opponent, whoever the case may be. I think we can play and beat any other team in this competition. People said we couldn't beat City. We're halfway there. So enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Look forward to the game tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. And again, hopefully we have the traveling support, and they're strong and mighty and deep and packed and traveled in bunches there at the Empty Head. And, we can show our presence, and that can continue on. City fans say that they won't do what we do, the retaliation to the coach approaching, and we'll see what happens. Listen, there's plenty of information out there, plenty of footage out there of City doing those same exact things to other teams. So, of course, they'll play the victim and say that was the reason they lost. And what about the stuff on the field? What about the presentation? What about the product? This just genius product on the field. No one saw that, and that's 2 games in a row where the 2 results where no one's seen City this happen to City. No one's seen City lose 3-0 this season. And I know that was a Champions League, but in general, in all competitions, no one has seen them be totally dominated like that. See their coach totally just missing of any kind of plan B or a way to change the game. And usually it's clapping, and that gets them back. That happened in the game at Anfield. We had them dominated then, and they came back, and you saw Pep doing this and yelling out, and but in this game you saw him sitting down, you know, quiet. So no one's come back to beat City. They don't go up 2-0. They go up 2-0 and win games. They don't lose games when they go like that. So again, two results that really are going to be damaging, no matter how they want to flip it or splice it. That's just what the case is. So we need to pile onto that. We need to pile onto that misery, to that stress, to that depression, to that sadness. To that despair. We need to pile onto that. And we need to do it early. City are going to try to come out and attack us from the kickoff. So our physicality needs to be up top. Our mentality needs to be up top. And then enjoying our football, our skill, what we've been doing all season needs to be on top. And I believe we'll do that. I believe we'll do that. And as long as we can nullify them and not allow them to enjoy anything in that game, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We got a 3-goal cushion. We need to add on to that. That must be the key to attack, 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 not sit back. You get up 3-0 on them again, sure, maybe then. But in those first 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, we need to be attacking them, attacking them, attacking them, and not letting up. The same thing we did in the first game, same thing we've been doing to City under Klopp, and that's just choke them to death. We know how Pep is going to play, and we have to continue to strangle that and allow them to think twice about that. So I'm excited about it. I think City will score. I think they might score a couple. So I've got 3-2. 3-2 Liverpool. I said they'd score in the first game. They didn't, so maybe I'm wrong again. Maybe it'll be another 3-0. Again, whatever the case is, we will have more goals and they will have less goals, and we will win, in my opinion. Um, and I think Salah will play. I think he'll play. I'm hoping he plays, and I think he gets 2 goals, and I believe Firmino gets a goal. Firmino does really well against City, and it'd be good to see him to get a goal in this game and just finish him off. But yeah, all the talk is over now. Any players have said, anything fans have said, it's all going to be on the pitch, and hopefully Liverpool do their talking on the pitch with the ball. What's up, Dewey? So yeah, just happy times right now, big times. And still got a lot of work to do. Still got a lot of work to do. Champions League is big and exciting. Just watched the Redman TV stream. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, we are here. We are there, and the players will be there and ready to take on this part B, part two of this tie. So yeah, let's just enjoy it. Let's just enjoy it and stick behind the team and see what happens on Tuesday, and then look forward to seeing who we face in the next round if all goes well. So that's it for now. See you guys soon.